Guys, this is Kenny with Flytime RC. We're going to do a new video on a new Cub. So you guys seen before that I crashed the red and white Cub. I crashed it once, made a new wing, flew it for a little while, crashed it again. Ended up kind of messing up the wing quite a bit and messing up the nose and everything. And I was like, I could have fixed it and kept flying it, but I decided this would be a good opportunity just to build a whole new one with just a few small tweaks and make it slightly better. So I made the fuselage a little stronger. It's also a tad lighter. I used a couple different servos, a couple different servo locations to lighten things up, get the CG even better than it was before. This thing's like perfect now. I'm using smaller 5-gram servos on the ailerons instead of the 20-gram that I had before to help save weight, and I also think that these little servos are still going to do fine with the ailerons. Using the same 20-gram servos on the flaps, which this one I decided to put flaps on. They're 11-inch flaps, and I have 10-inch by 2-inch ailerons. So on the last one, I don't think I did flaps, and it still got up and down really good. But this time, I did the flaps different. I did them better this time. They're stronger, and I think they're tuned better than before. I have about a 30% and a 70% flaps, so I can have some good takeoff flaps and some good landing flaps, and hopefully it will handle really nicely. We'll find out here really soon. The tail is about 10% larger, and same with the rudder, and the upright stabilizer is going to be about 10% larger. The wing is 50 inches, so the last wing that I did on the last Cub was 52. I just put it down to 50, just a good round number. I think it looks a little bit more scale with that. I could have gone a little larger wing, but based on the weight and the design of the last plane and how well it flew, I don't think 2 inches is going to make that big of a difference. And also we are a tad lighter. I think we're ending up about 40 or 50 grams lighter on this plane than the last one. Still using the same motor as the last one, the 1100 kV motor, but this time we have our 10-inch prop. So I have a 10 by 4.5 on here, which this is the prop that I was waiting to get on the last one. I just never ended up getting it. And finally I have some 10-inch props. So this should have a good amount of lift, and it should go fast enough to be fun. But mainly I just want it to get out of its own way and hopefully be able to hover pretty well and do loops really easy and just be able to get out of its own way. Because I did crash a couple times before due to just lack of lift from the 8-inch prop. So this should do really well. But other than that, that's about it. We'll get this thing up in the air and see if I built a decent plane or not.